Hey everyone, it's Karen. Okay, so I wanted to kind of do a little tour of my TBR cart, which I have just kind of reorganized for the month of August. And I got this idea initially from Sarah from YouTube Shelf, who literally filmed the video I think the day I was coming over to her house or something. I ended up watching the video when I was actually at her house. But anyway, I got this idea from her, and then when I was on vacation, I had so many new book purchases. I was kind of like, oh, I really want to organize my book cart when I get home. And then also, I didn't realize that Sarah is also friends with Mercedes, and Mercedes apparently has this thing where she only has between 10 and 15 unread books physically in her home, which I think is insane and also very inspirational. So what I thought I would do, in addition to organizing my TBR cart, is kind of narrow down my choices for August into basically 15 choices, and then see how that felt to live just within those choices and see if that's something I liked or not. Obviously, I'm super far from having 15 physical books in my TBR. I'm pretty sure that I'm at 370 something. I will put in the little description or something where I'm actually at right now. But my goal for the end of the summer is to be at 350. So obviously that's vastly different than where Mercedes is. But anyway, so I thought I would show you kind of what I put on here for August. And then the rest of the cart is kind of just planning ahead for September, and also just other books that have come in recently. But the top is really where I'm going for this month. Currently, I'm reading Tom Lake, which I got yesterday, one day early, from Ann Patchett. I knew it was coming. She mailed me a postcard in December of 2021 and told me that she hadn't started to write it yet, but that her next book would be set in northern Michigan. And I am also currently filming a vlog right now where I will talk about it, and I'm sure I'll also do a video of it today. So no more on that for now, but that's what I'm doing today. So that's one of the books. And then I have some questions for you as one of the other books that I want to read this month. It's by Rebecca Mackay. I've met her multiple times. I was her author escort for LitFest, but I have never read any of her books, which is so embarrassing. Devils and Saints, which I'm pretty sure was recommended by Jen the Librarian. The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. I've read the first of the robot books and just found it so comforting and a warm hug. And one of the library staff members at my library just went off on this one and just had so much to say about it. She was absolutely raving about it. And so I got it from the library, and then I ended up finding it in a bookstore when I was gone on my trip to the UK, and I ended up just picking it up. So that's on the list. Then this was in Queer Emporium, which is in Cardiff, and I just loved just the plain bright pink cover. This is Chase of the Wild Goose by Mary Gordon. I actually did already start it, but then I got distracted by something else. This is a novel, but it's based on a true story of two women in the 1700s that fall in love. Then finally, I got Joan, which is a feminist story of Joan the Arc, I guess. I don't know how much of it is historical. I think it definitely is historical fiction, but I'm not sure how much of it is based on fact and how much of it is just the author imagining. Then Birdsong, which I got in Waterstones in Norwich with Sarah. I just thought the cover looked really cool, and she doesn't like the cover, but it's all good. It's all good. She said it was one of her favorite books of all time, so I was like, oh, well, obviously I'm gonna get it then. I always think it's fun to, when you have a friend or someone, to experience what for them is their favorite of something, so that is why. I also am reading Still Life, which I started actually already and have been listening to the audio of it, mostly kind of like a hybrid situation where I'm reading it and listening to the audio, but that has been put on pause because of Ann Patchett, so that's on there. Then I thought this would be just like a fun summer crime book. It is The Crossing Places by Ellie Griffiths, and I'm pretty sure this is the first of a series that I know nothing about, but should be crime and should be lovely. Then this is The Blue Book of Nebo, and I am reading it with Marcella. I will link her channel below. We haven't started it yet, but I should probably message her to see when we're starting, because we're reading it for Women in Translation Month, which is today. It started today, so we will see. Okay, then the rest are nonfiction. So Wanderers, A History of Women Walking. I actually started this one at work the other day, so I'm like half-ish, maybe a third of the way through. It's interesting in parts, but overall kind of boring. So I think I can finish quickly. Inside This Place, Not of It, which is nonfiction about women in prisons. And then A Natural History of Ghosts, 500 Years of Hunting for Proof. Another UK purchase, as was Wanderers, as was many of these were from the UK as well. The Escape Artist, which I got from apparently the world's largest bookstore, or no, secondhand bookstore, which I don't really know. Like, tell me, like, I thought Powell's was the largest. Anyway, this is on in Hay. I think it was like Richard Booth bookstore or something like that. And then finally, another recommendation from Jen the Librarian, A Dutiful Boy, which I also got from the UK. This was also in Queer Emporium in Cardiff. So that is what I plan to hopefully get to this month. It's going to be a busy month because I'm backpacking with my friend Colleen, and school is going to be starting, but we're just gonna see what I can get through. Typically on an ordinary summer day, I can read like a book a day, like during the summer, but I feel like this summer is busy. Like, I've been doing yoga a lot. I started physical therapy for my knee and my back, and so I just feel like I have loads of appointments and loads of things going on every single day, so I don't really have like a day where I can just read the whole day. But listen, Tom Lake is happening today, so I feel like maybe I just need to maximize my time. Anyway, I am really interested to hear what you are reading in August. I know it's Women in Translation Month, so are you going with that theme and reading a lot of translated lit? Are you just mood reading? Like, tell me, like, what is on your plan? There's a ton of new releases that came out today that look really, really good. So yeah, let me know what you guys are planning to read, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.